Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. So, first of all, thank you so much for attending this virtual meeting. Since we are in the RMO situation right now, I would first of all like to say sorry for having this meeting. But since there are a few things that needs to be settled down, regarding our company. So yeah, that's why I'm having this virtual meeting with you guys right now. So first of all, the things that we need to settle down in regards of our company is related to our plan of having a company's annual dinner. So yes, that's why I'm having this virtual meeting today.
All right.
Okay,
All
okay.
right. Okay, everyone note that, please.
Nothing.
Okay. Madiha, does everyone attend the meeting today?
Okay, according to the participants here, everyone's already here.
Okay, everyone is here. Okay, very good then. Okay, so all right, let's start our meeting by checking the previous meetings minute, please. If there are any amendments need to be made, please do let Madia know as soon as possible, please. Like, right, is there any amendments?
No.
Okay,
The
before
last
that,
no.
I guess no. Everything is
before that, if you check on your email, I've already sent the soft copy for the previous minutes of the meeting from the last meeting. So, if there are any amendment or any error that I need to fix, so please do not hesitate to let me know.
So everyone, please check the meetings minute, please. Okay, is there any mistakes or any amendments need to be made? Please do let Madiha know. So if there are not, if there are no amendments need to be made, please, anyone verify the meetings minute, please.
I and Shada propose to verify our meetings minute without amendment.
All right.
Well, I guess I, Atif Ashraf, would like to second the motion.
All right. Very great. Right, thank you, Ayin, Shahada, and Antifan Ashraf for verifying the meetings minute for today. So before we discuss on the main agenda, is there any matters arising regarding anything, please?
no, miss.
Mm, no, miss.
Okay.
No.
Oh, there's no matters arising. Okay, great. Okay, so now that everything's okay, let's move on to the main agenda today. First thing first, I would like for all of us to discuss on the theme for our annual dinner. And second, we will need to choose and discuss on the venue and also the date that is suitable for our dinner, for the company's dinner. And last but not least, we will together decide on what kind of food, what types of food and beverages that is suitable for that night of our dinner.
Nothing, miss. Nothing, miss.
Okay, noted, miss.
Yes.
All right. Okay, everyone. Do take note on this matter on our agenda today. So let's start with the theme for the dinner. Our first agenda that is deciding on the theme for the dinner. Any suggestions?
All right. Okay, about that. To start the discussion about the theme of the dinner, I, Lezatan, would like to suggest that we should use the theme of black and gold color for the dinner because
Right.
I believe on that night when everyone wear black and gold color of outfits and costumes, I believe that everyone can show off their elegance and I can say that they would be seen as someone who is rich and have high elegance in themselves. So yeah, black and gold color for the theme of our dinner.
Uh, does it mean everyone will only allowed to wear black and gold color for the outfit? Not even like navy or white. with accompanied by one of the color like gold or black, which means they have only two colors.
Okay, about that, for me, I think it is better for them to only wear black or gold color. But if they don't have any, black and gold color should be the majority of the color on their outfit. For example, if a woman they want to wear a black dress and then a black dress with a gold blinks and labuchi, and then they can also wear silver scarf so that they can be seen as someone who have the elegance and looks very rich because like those color represent the rich of someone. So I think it is not a really big problem because like if you don't have that black and color, you can wear like a combination of color, but the black and gold color should be the dominant color on the outfit. And also
Okay.
about the decoration, we will use black and gold color also. For example, like the tables, the curtains, and most of the goodies will be in the black and gold color.
Okay, the theme sounds very cool.
Okay, great. Is there any objection on having black and gold as our theme for the dinner?
Um, I really love Amir's idea about black and gold
Okay.
theme. So yeah, I summary the second motion of using the black and gold as the theme for our annual dinner.
All right. Okay, great. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Okay, is there any other suggestions beside than black and gold for the theme?
Yes, I have a interesting idea that I would like you guys to know. I, Siti Nurhanisa, suggest that our theme for annual dinner should be in retro night. As retro night nowadays is
That's
very
great.
as our as retro night is very popular these days. So I think that if we use that theme for our annual dinner, it will be easy for us to find the attire that uh, we can. So far, that night, everyone will dress up like people from 70s or 80s. And besides, for the decoration, we can use more props to emphasize more on the theme, the disco ball. Isn't it interesting to have disco ball in our annual dinner?
Yeah.
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 Actually, the retro night theme is pretty interesting because we can, like Nisa say, we can dress up like people from 80s or 18. We can dress up using a denim jacket, and I think it's really nice. And so I nourish Shazwani second the motion.
All right, great. So, is there any other suggestions other than black and gold and retro night for the theme?
Well, I think these two suggestions are already good enough. And I think
Oh,
there's
okay.
no other suggestions. So I, Atif
Okay.
Ashraf, would like to propose to close the suggestion.
And I was Zakwan, second emotion.
All right, great. Since now that we have two suggestions, I would like for all of us to start a vote. So everyone can only vote one time. They only have one chance to vote. So please do choose wisely between black and gold or retro night. So for anyone who agrees to have black and gold as the theme, please do raise your hand. Okay, we have Lisa. All right. Okay. How about the theme of retro night? Who's okay with that theme? Okay, I see that most of us do love retro night as the theme then. Okay, thank you everyone for
Yes.
the suggestions and the
Yes.
voting. So now that we already have the theme, which is retro night for our dinner, so now we are settled with our first agenda. So let's move on to our second agenda, which is to choose the venue. and the date that is suitable for us to organize the event.
Alright. So for the second agenda, which is the venue and date, Mr. Amir and I did some research last week to find a few suitable venues and certain dates. We find the venues around Kuala Lumpur since it is near to our office. So we have found two venues that we think that it is interesting and suitable for us to have an event. So the first venue is Disinar Event Space Sri Rampai Kuala Lumpur. I think that this place is actually good and nice because we take a look at their ratings on internet. Their ratings are very high and most reviews recommend this place for an event. Like most of the reviewers give 5-star ratings for this event because of their service and their facilities. So for the second venue is Rufino Kuala Lumpur. Uh, I have been there, and this place I think it is very convenient, and because it can fit more than 100 people at the same time. So I think that is an enough space for our company to have our annual dinner at there. And I would like to add that since it is located at the middle of Kuala Lumpur City, we can see the view of beautiful of Kuala Lumpur from inside the Rufino. Basically, you can see the view of Petronas Twin Tower because the venue is located in front of Petronas Twin Tower.
Oh, but how about the price range for both venue? Because like we cannot exceed the expenses.
About that, for event space, the price is different where this now event space is way more cheaper compared to Rufino. But then, um, when we look at the opening hours, Rufino is available on weekend from 5 p.m. until 4 a.m. in the morning. But
Alright.
then for this night event space, it is only available from 10 a.m. in the morning until 12 a.m. So when me and Ashraf look at the opening hours, so we think
Uh-huh.
that Rufino is much more better because we can have our annual dinner like like longer time compared to Disney because Disney will be closed at 12 a.m.
That's true.
So and then the second one is about the date that we discussed before. We plan to have our annual dinner on the end of December because first it is on school holiday, and then if we held our dinner on the end of November, so I'm pretty sure that all of us can bring our family and we can enjoy and the
Mm-hmm.
dinner
Great.
without thinking of school or without thinking of our family who still school, and then we can have like a very good time together.
Uh, I also think that Rofrino is interesting because we can decorate our place like according to our theme, and like Amir have said that we will have longer time. So to for our dinner. So like even if it's quite expensive, I think it should be okay because our dinner is happens just once in a year. So why not, right?
Alright.
Yep,
Right.
it's true.
Oh yeah, oh I got a point too. So I and Shada propose for our company's annual dinner to be held at Rufino Kuala Lumpur.
I personally think that since we pay for the dinner, I think we want the best of the best. Of course, I think
True.
Rufino Place is have very pretty view and is big. So when we bring all of our family, we don't feel crowded because the place is really big. So and not only that, it also have a longer time period, so we can enjoy each other company. I mean, we would like to mingle around. Of course, we want to have a a place that we can mingle around. So I think I know Akila, second the motion.
All right. Okay, now that the first and the second agenda is settled, now let's move on to the last agenda, which is to decide on the food and beverages for the dinner that night.
Okay, I believe the event space, Rufino, that being recommended by Atif and Ashraf, will prepare the food for the dinner as well, right? And
Oh, of
so
course.
for the food and beverage, I know Akila suggests that we should have Asian cuisine for the food and beverage. This is because we can taste many food for the Asian countries. And also, as far as I know, Rufino is very popular for the Asian countries' food cuisines.
But why Asian cuisine? Because like we have Western. Because I think like Asian cuisine is like too common, isn't it?
To be honest, currently the like popular kind of theme going around for food is actually Asian countries. This is because Asian
Oh,
countries
all right.
have a lot of variety, which means we can have kueh from Malaysia and Singapore, and you got the popular Vietnamese roll, the spring roll, that can be eaten even for the
Oh,
kids. And also we can have a lot of maybe spicy food, maybe from Thailand, even in
Thailand.
Korea. So we can have a lot of things that we can eat during that time,
Yes, agree.
and it can
mm,
accommodate to everyone taste.
Yeah.
And I would like to add, I think that Akila's explanation is true because sometimes I can say that if we go to any dinner outside,
mm.
I would say that Western food is very cliche and common, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Western food is
Yes.
So
common.
I think
Mm.
when we have that Asian cuisine, at least it will suit our taste bud because we are Asian, and
Mm-hmm.
then we have like a lot of
Very
delicious food. I think we have like lot of
Kind of food.
food from underground food,
Yeah.
underground food from Asian cuisine that sometimes we do not realize about it. So I think yeah, it's a good
Mm.
idea.
Mm. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, yeah, yes, and I do agree with Kila and Amin's point of view because Asian country have a lot of delicious food and it's very delicious for us to taste. Like we, Asian food is not only focused in one particular country. If we choose
Mm-hmm.
Asian cuisine, we can choose different type of food that come from a different country like
yeah.
Thailand,
Uh-huh.
Vietnam, Singapore, or Indonesia.
All
Like
right.
Indonesia is famous with their nasi ayam penyet or something like that. So
Okay.
Huh.
even Thailand we can get like even we want something spicy we can get like tom yum goong or pad thai. These are really delicious. So I agree with the Akila ideas to choose Asian cuisine. So I, Nourish Shazwani, second the motion of having an Asian cuisine for the dinner.
All right. Okay, Asian cuisine is like a very good idea and suggestion actually. So, is there any objections on having Asian cuisine as our food and beverages?
No,
I
Okay.
No.
think no,
I agree.
No, no.
Okay.
because
So
everyone
it
will
is
love
safe to
Asian
say
foods.
that. Okay, so I think it is safe to say that Asian cuisine is the theme, is the food for our night. Okay, then, all right. So the Asian cuisine will be our main theme for the dinner since everyone agree on that. And I think it is safe to say that we can bring this discussion to a close now. Okay, but before we end the meeting, do we have like any other businesses or any arising matters? First, let's go around the table. Shazwani, do you have anything?
No,
No?
miss.
All right. Ame, is there anything? Ame?
I think wait, no.
Okay. Lisa, how about you?
I think it's a no for now.
All right then. Okay, how about Hanisa?
as far as I'm concerned, I think I don't have any opinion and I don't have anything to say.
All right. How about you, Ain?
Oh, yes, I have. For
Uh,
the dinner, me and Shazwani, we
huh.
will promote the annual dinner plan on our on social media so that people
Mhm.
can be aware of our dinner. And then one more thing, we will do some. We will create poster and some internet advertisement to be distributed to all of our staff. That's our plan.
Okay.
How about it, Miss?
Okay, that is a very, very great plan. So first, you may proceed with that plan, both of you, and I really like that plan. All right then. Is there anything else?
No, miss.
Mm,
No, miss.
No, no,
I
no.
think no, miss.
Okay, no. Okay, great then. Okay, let us just hope that this event will go well as planned. And shall we meet again in after the RMO has finally this RMO situation is over, so that we can discuss more in depth on the details and what we should do in regards of the event. All right.
sure, miss. Okay.
Okay, Miss.
Okay,
Alright,
miss.
miss.
Sure,
Noted,
miss.
miss.
All right. Great.
Okay, so later I will prepare the proposal for the dinner and
Mhm.
give it to you soon so that we can check on and keep on track about the progress.
All right,
Okay, that's
Mediha.
very great, Madia. All right, much better. Okay, thank you, Madia. And I think that is all for our virtual meeting today. So I really hope everyone can take care of themselves and stay safe at home. And see you next time when the situation got better. All right.
Thank
Okay,
you,
thank you,
Thank
Miss.
miss.
Alright,
you.
miss.
Have a good
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you,
day.
everyone.
Bye,
All
miss.
right.